Previously on Euro Truck Simulator 2.
Wow, that was some impressive driving, police car. We've got to give him credit for that. There's bonus points from his drive. Yes, I was a long way off my side of the road, but that was some bonus points. See if you can do it again. Watch, we'll just stay here and see if you can hit me again. Watch. Go on then. No. Yeah, everybody's driving into me. I didn't think I was on the other side of the road there. Hang on. He's reversing up. Let's see if he can hit me with full speed ahead. Oh, now it's getting all mad. He's driving right at me. Okay, that's fine. Hello and welcome back to I was going to say American Truck Simulator there. It's not American Truck Simulator, it's Euro Truck Simulator 2. I've got it on my brain at the moment. So anyway, yes, welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. We are currently in, and I'm gonna a little shout out here actually to Gregor because he watched it the other day. With his home country is Sylvate. Oh, I can't pronounce it now. Can I? Well, basically, we're in his home country anyway. We popped in and out and came back out again. Sorry, Gregor, I can't pronounce it. My brain's gone dead this morning. Yeah, so we've still got 717 kilometres to complete. We're right on the border. We're in no man's land at the moment, and we've got quite a long run ahead of us with our canned sardines. We've got quite a long run ahead of us. Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Easter weekend. If you're watching on the Sunday, it's a long weekend. Extra time. We get a bit more time to sort of take our time, have a sleep in. So I'm hoping that you've all taken the opportunity to do those things. It's 4:28 a.m. If you look down at the bottom right hand corner, we've got our GPS, which has got our speed, and our speed is 18 kilometers an hour. Just make sure I keep that wide enough that I can go through here. 18, 24, 25 kilometers an hour in gear automatic 7s that go across the top of that GPS. Then we've got the damage to the truck, which is minimal because nothing's really running to me at the moment. Then we've got the fuel, which is enough to get us to our journey. Well, 3/4 of a tank probably, followed by the bed, which shouldn't be blue at all, but would normally go blue, then finally goes red, and then I cry a lot because we're usually crashing into something. Followed by the envelope, which is sadly underused, should be used for secret missions or something, but it's really just used at the beginning of the game and occasionally to inform you of alterations to the game, a little bit of DLC update, i.e. there's more special loads if you've got that DLC, which is actually worth it. It is worth it. It's one of the few though that uses that sort of method of doing things. Just having a little look. It's morning. It's lovely. Look at that. Beautiful. What a beautiful way to start a day. Sun's pink in the background. It's beautiful. Edge forward here. We'll see if we can get any closer to going. Oh, my son's just thrown a plate down the stairs because of frustration for some reason, and smashed it because he's a horrible boy, unfortunately. And I'm not very impressed by his behaviour at all. And now he's going to try and pick up the broken bits of glass. Brilliant. In fact, my wife's gone. That's really naughty. Really, really naughty of him. I don't know why he did that, and it was unnecessary. Thankfully, we buy all of our crockery from charity shops. It's just a shame we had a lovely set, which now is missing one more plate. Anyway, that was a good start of the morning, wasn't it? Look at these houses, it's lovely with the light just coming through them. As you can see the glow of the morning. So it'd start the world up here as we go through it. Anyway, so I was doing the GPS, wasn't I? We've got the time now, which is 5:05 a.m. We're going to get into our destination on Sunday, just below a little waypoint flag, Sunday at 4:10 in the afternoon, so 16:10. It's 90 kilometres now, 10 hours and 59 minutes. We're going to be absolutely pushing it to the limit here to get to the destination. So He's frustrated this morning, by the way. I can hear him banging around upstairs. He's frustrated because he's woke up and he doesn't want to get up because he spent most of last night messing around. I can hear him upstairs now, smashing away at his wardrobe. It's lovely sometimes. Autism is a wonderful thing. It really has a wonderful effect on children. Just get used to it, you know. It's one of those things. It's not like I'd barely flinched when that got thrown down the stairs. It's just a shame it got broken for a change. Yeah, I've got somebody else, another friend who's lost 4 televisions to their autistic child, which I guess is, it's suppose not losing any of them to a child is probably not so bad in comparison. We've not lost any televisions yet, but there's still the year is still young. The year is still young. I think we've lost one, but that was a long time ago. It was a very long time ago. Not allowed nice things, but I think that applies with all children, you know. Not allowed nice things. They don't allow for it. Once they get old enough, then they move home and they wonder about all the broken crockery that's in the house were glued together by them or for them. Anyway, I was out the other day. I was coming back from work with my friend, my colleague, and we were past, or we were on a little mini roundabout. So they're very small mini roundabouts. They don't have a central. They sort of have a little single sort of little dot in the middle, a little mini roundabout. And going round it was a truck from Hungary, of all places. I could tell by the license plate, Hungary. He's obviously sitting in the side of the road that I'm sitting on here, but of course the UK roads are the other way around. So I could see him on the passenger side, but if he was at the passenger side, it would be seriously dangerous. He's sitting in this driver's side, flying round this roundabout. And he decided to go all the way around the roundabout, but he was going so fast in this great big Scania truck. I mean, it felt like he was on the edge. I mean, the whole thing was tipping as he was going round it. I think he'd made a mistake and gone the wrong way, because literally followed him down the road a long way after that. I assumed he was going in an industrial estate that was off the area, but no, that never happened. He just kept flying down the road. So yeah, he was. I think he was seriously lost, I think is the words here. I'm going to come out here now. Yeah, he's letting me out. Thank you very much. Look at this. Look at the sun rising. It's beautiful. All the rocks on the side of the road, all nice and dry. I know these are artistic representations of them. They're not the real places, but for the most part. But they are. It is absolutely stunning. Look at that for a place to park. Beautiful. But it is absolutely stunning. You can't really complain about the sort of things. Can you close my door as well, please? Thank you. It's all right. Sainsbury's have just turned up to drop off our shopping, and I've just asked if she can close the door while she gets the shopping. She's been busy this morning, hasn't she? Been a busy lady. She looks after me, you know. She does look after me. I'm well looked after. I'm well kept right, if that makes sense. There's one of these tunnels. I've been through these tunnels before, actually. They're very steep because the truck's really sort of pulling here, and I'm not getting any real traction on the speed. I'm going to lock the cruise control in, but it's not going to make much difference. Apparently I can do 90 here, but this is only a 320 brake horse truck, and I've got 18 tons of sardines on it. I'm really struggling with the climb here as we go up. 9 hours and 57 minutes. It's quite a unreasonable time. I tell you what else. I was, I think it was Weber actually. That big Scania truck that was going round. It was really big. He was flying. He really was. He was going for it. You know, and you get those moments where they're sort of really going for it. I think he must have been late or annoyed, one of the two. But it was definitely that's terrible driving. Definitely a thing there. Windsock on the top of this road here going past. I bet during rainy seasons that's water pouring down it. Now we're going downhill because we're sort of gaining speed and I'm speeding, which is good. Lovely. Wow. game's stunning, isn't it? I mean, the scenery is absolutely amazing. It really is. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. I love playing this game. I do. It's one of the things, my favourite things about it. I mean, you can certainly chill out enough to this game. It's one of those games you can kind of relax and enjoy. Sort of get a bit of a, you know, get a sort of a simple enough run. It's one of my Steam most played games on Steam. Can you get on anything else, or is it just Steam? Probably just Steam, isn't it? Why would you need any other platform? I recently purchased a Steam Deck, which obviously they can play this on as well. I went for the slightly more expensive OLED version, not the most expensive, because I'm not made of money, as they say. But I got the slightly more expensive OLED version, and it's really nice. And I hadn't realised. And do you know what? It just tells me. It tells me that the gaming, first off, Linux gaming is come on a long way, because it is a Linux box itself in its own nature. However, being Steam, it allows you to format it and put anything you like on there. You can put Windows on there if you want. But the point is that it's you know, it's Linux gaming is coming on a huge way. The quality of you don't need a massive amount of power to run things. And remember as well, it's a smaller resolution and a smaller screen, which is a great thing. It makes life a lot easier to sort of deal with, you know, with that lower resolution. Oh, car crash over there. Something going on. Yeah, lower resolution on the screen there. I got a dock as well, because I planned to use it sort of for a bit of LAN gaming with some friends. So, because I didn't want to hulk my computer around, I just felt that if I took my actual gaming PC out, I'd break the lovely tempered glass. And I know it's tempered, so it's meant to be strong tempered glass. And I knew the fact that I really didn't want to do that. So I bought the Steam Deck, but it's just, oh wow, the sea coming in there. Or the river's going out, should I say? Brilliant. Yeah. So yeah, bought that with a view to playing things, and as I say, it just shows me how well Linux games going on. It's probably 5-10 years since I mean, I run this on Windows now. I used to run it on Linux, but it just tells me you don't need the biggest processor in the world as well for some of these things, and it also tells me the games now get that pinnacle of you know, points where you don't need the biggest rig in the world to run the games, because even the AAA companies are really struggling now to spend, you know, when they put a 250 million into a game, they've got to make back sort of, you know, nearly $1 billion to make their money back on it. And the problem with that, of course, is that that's not a sustainable model if you have a game that doesn't win, you know, especially with companies pushing. No, we did not. No. My wife's asking if I ordered something. I didn't order something, and they've given me something I didn't order. Yeah, she's just hang on. She's gone. She's back. She's gone. Anyway, yeah, you know, gaming's at that point where they're now realizing that they can't keep spending 250 million for certain games to flop, especially in a market that is seriously saturated now with games. So what we've got our hopes are for is for the, I guess, for the indie developers, the not AAA, not the A, but probably the B's and the C's, which I think. Do you think SCS Software's AAA? I don't think they are. I think they're B, possibly C in the scale of things. But they've got a niche, and they've got a market, and they've got a game that works for everybody. So they keep working with that. I think that's where you need to be now if you want to be a sustainable future with gaming. No, I only ordered one. Yeah, the Sainsbury's has turned up with the order wrong, and this has never been right since their data got breached the other day. Do you remember that? Not their data breach, but they got their computer system stopped working. It's never been quite the same, unfortunately. I'm very confused. Poor guy, though, he's been really busy today. Everybody books because, of course, it's Easter holidays. No, we normally buy because I work so much. We normally buy, and we've tried a number of suppliers locally, and then they're not quite as good at delivering and being accurate. So we've changed. That's a route you can go. It's not blocked. There's a route you can go. It's not blocked. Yeah, we've tried a number of suppliers and it's not quite good. But I think the AAA gaming industry has reached its pinnacle here. I think we've, I think that they've realised that they need to make money. They're busy making everybody redundant. I don't like that. I think it's a terrible practice. Project finishes, you sack all the staff. They then have to see if they can get another job, go through that interview process. I'm assuming some people are beyond sort of, easily sort of picked up as senior coders. But I just think it's a terrible practice. Mind you, to be fair, it works in lots of industries in the world. You've got production runs for Christmas and factories, and after Christmas they release everybody as just machinery like they do. You know what they need to do, and it's a very simplistic thing. And I know everybody, you might show, well, it's a bit socialist that, but they need to do what was suggested. So if you replace a human being, then the machine that it replaces should pay the same equivalent tax. Then you're dealing with the person's insurance requirements that are there. So I think a machine should pay at least the minimum national insurance and tax for a machine. So whatever the minimum wage type thing is with the minimum tax. So the companies who are installing these machines are still making money. They're just having to pay the equivalent tax. So yes, they can shed the staff, which isn't great, but if they have to shed them, at least the difference is they're not paying the wage as such, they're just paying the tax on it. And I think that's fair. I do. I think that's genuinely fair. If you replace a human being with a machine that does the human's task, then that machine should pay the tax. I think that's fair, because corporations make a lot of money out of things. Huge amounts of money. Huge amounts of money. Why are we going this way? I'm confused now. I'm confused. Hang on. What's going on? Have I made some Oh, because we made a detour in here. Ah, right. Pushed the map and found out we're doing a detour to Split, which means in and out of the country, I think, as well. Right. Here we go. Coming up to the tolls. I thought it was out of the country. It's not. It's tolls. I've discovered Split. I can actually come back straight away. That's perfect. I wasn't meant to go through there. I'm not a car. But I'm going to press M quickly, and I'm going to change this. I know I wanted to look at the town here, but I don't. I want to do that.
Okay, wir fahren los.
I want to do that. I'm going to go straight back, and this actually saved us a load of time. Look, 6 hours. Now it's down to. So we'll go through here. I'm sure it's not how you pronounce it, by the way. I don't think it is Split. It'll be something else. But we can do a little loop here. It's a shame, because it looks like it's a fantastic village on the side of the road. We must find a job that takes us back here. Here we go. There we go. I'm going. You can wait. He's waiting. I'm going to do a little round of the thing. That sounds like the lovely Sainsbury's man has actually done that. Has done his dropped his load. Oh God! What are you doing? It's crazy behaviour there with that Volkswagen in front of me. But it's not a Volkswagen. Remember, it's not a Volkswagen. Can't be a Volkswagen. I was talking to Mark, was saying in the comments the other day, because I mentioned the DAF CF model, which is obviously before the XF model of DAF, and I'd sort of mentioned that I would love to see those in the game, and they're not in here. That's a real shame, actually, because they're really chunky. They're very. I would call them very 80s in design. I don't think trucks advance design-wise as fast as cars do. So I would say they got very 80s sort of chunkiness to them. That's kind of nice, actually. I quite like it. So yeah, I'm kind of sad that they're not in here. I'm sure you could probably mod them in if you really wanted them. Somebody's probably got them. I play the game vanilla. I always have done. The only alterations I make is the change to the sort of traffic density I'm a little bit sort of slurring my words this morning. I am awake, I promise you. I had a lovely sleep last night. I wear one of them smartwatches, and it said that I had 90% sleep last night, and 90 for my sleep out of 100. It's not bad sleep, that. You know, good 7.5 hours sleep. You know, nice sleep, long sleep. I don't like sleeping too much. I don't know about you, but as I got older, the more I don't like that sort of feeling of oversleeping. You know, where your head's sort of a bit throbbing because you've just had a bit too much sleep. Now, I'm not so keen on that. I kind of nowadays I kind of get up when I naturally get up. This morning I naturally got up about 8 a.m. because it was obviously a bank holiday and whatever else is. So I got up at about 8 a.m. and naturally sort of let my body sort of wake itself up. Nothing horrendous. This is beautiful scenery, by the way. I've now got another dog who's in the room waiting with me because my wife has closed it in with me while she sorts out the shopping and puts it in cupboards and things. It's huffing beside my leg. It's blind and deaf as well. I'm not sure you know what you're talking about. That's what happens, unfortunately. Dogs get old. Remember when she was young and now she's old. Funny thing is, she's sort of, you know, my son's just still young, and he's sort of 15, and she's the dog's 14. And the dog's like really old. We call it grandma sometimes because it's sort of you know, dodders around the house, whereas my son's like obviously actively destroying plates and getting upset upstairs. It's one of those things. And you're at my foot. I nearly crashed because you were at my foot. Made me swerve left and right. What are you doing at my feet? Don't do anything horrible. Don't do anything horrible. Your mummy might let you out shortly. Here we go. They must be having a bad time with the Sainsbury's, with the shopping at the moment. As I say, never been quite the same since they had that glitch a couple of weeks ago. Been 2 weeks now, and both weeks they've been wrong with the deliveries a little bit. Hopefully they've got everything this time round though. 93 miles, 92 miles now. 5 hours and 22 minutes. On we go. Beautiful. Lovely. Making our way through. It's nice. It's good sort of good out here. It's beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? A little bit of pine on the side of the road. A bit of pine for forests. With that tin sardines. I do like tin sardines actually. I kind of like fish. I always find it weird in the UK that we don't like this fish as much as we should do. We're surrounded by water. We should utterly love fish and anything that comes from the sea, but we don't. I was saying that I'm not sure that we want anything out of our sea nowadays. It's all quite polluted, isn't it? We're doing all kinds of horrible things. You see the thing about it's this weekend. It's the Oxford-Cambridge boat race. And, or is it Cambridge, Oxford, whatever way around it is. Cambridge-Oxford boat race, a quite famous race between two very, I guess, high education establishments. Or certainly it helps with your, you can literally get open doors with having an Oxford or a Cambridge, degree. Anyway, they're having their boat race this weekend, or have had their boat race by the time this has been on, and they've been told that one of the things is when you win, you throw the person who sort of manages the strokes of the people, called the cocks. You throw the cocks in the river, and they've been told now not to throw them in the river because they're likely to get very sick. Because it's got that much E. coli in the river, because basically they've been dumping waste into the river. But of course, the big news then, of course, goes with the fact that they need to increase our bills by 40% to fix what they did. And I would do say with what they did, where, you know, Thames Water, all these other places that, you know, poured rubbish into the water system and the water plants. They want more money for them to fix what they broke. Just feel a little bit sort of well off. I don't know about you, but you know, first you know, you dump all our waste into the water. Yeah, I know. I would like to say that people can stop pooing, but it doesn't work like that. So yeah, and then they want more money to pay to fix it. But don't worry, their bosses are getting huge benefits. It's one of those things that should never have been you know, sort of privatised. I mean, we're such a small country. Why would you privatise your water system? It's not one that needs to be. It does need to be managed properly. Don't get me wrong, but it doesn't need to be. Didn't need to be privatised. Right, here we go. Okay, border checks. Here we go. Checking my documents. Oh, it's funny the other day as well. I was about to leave work and I was sitting in the car. And I started to drive forward, and this man leapt in front of the car, and I was like, "Oh God, what's he doing?" You know, sort of, you know, why are you leaping in front of the car? Anyway, he leaps in front of the car, and and then so he came round the side and sort of, you know, wind down your window. And I said, you know, wind down the window. He said, "Oh, hello." I said, "Oh, hello." He said, "How's your hybrid?" I'm like, "Oh my God, you literally leapt in front of my car to ask me what it was like to drive a hybrid." And I said it was good. I said it's expensive on the on insurance, but what you know, what it costs you in insurance saves you on fuel. You know, that's certainly in case of mine, because I do regular long journeys in it. And he's like, "Oh," it's really excited. I've never seen somebody so excited about it. But yeah, he's like, "My son's got one." I'm like, "Oh, that's nice." But it was the whole leaping in front of my car. Apparently, this is a normal event, though. It's not happened to me before, though. Never before. I've had in my lifetime. I worked out the other day. I have had a total of. You steer there. I have a total of 4 hybrids in my life. 3 of them have been the Toyota Prius, however you say it. 3 of them had been that. Both 2 Generation 2s. So that's the sort of fatter, rounder ones that were there. One the current generation, not the generation. We're up to Generation 5 now, so it's Generation 4. And I've also had a Honda Civic hybrid, which was the worst one I ever had. Experience tells me that the people who've been making them from 1997 have probably got the better experience of making hybrids at this point, which is of course Toyota. So yeah, I'm. Oh, the road's closed. No wonder we're all going this way. Oh wow, this is going to be beautiful. Pushing that button there. Wow. It's going downhill fast though.
Demnächst rechts abbiegen.
Wow.
Biege nach rechts.
I'm lucky that I'm not crashed into anything here. There's a detour through this poor little town, so the entire traffic that's going down that road is going through this poor little town. And there's barber shop. Beautiful little town. I'm going to. Yeah, everybody's detouring through this little town. Amazing. Oh wow, so pretty. Very pretty indeed. Enjoyed that. I like a little detour sometimes. I think we're going to rejoin the main highway shortly. Press the F7 button, the F3 button. 4 hours and 10 to go. 200 and something odd miles. 209 kilometres. Sorry. It's about 150 miles, I think, isn't it? Roundabout,
Nimm
roughly.
diese Ausfahrt.
160 maybe at a push. Some very poor driving there. I love going through the mountainsides here. I love this kind of stuff. The West Balkans, by the way, has totally grabbed me as a beautiful place to drive. I wonder if it is as beautiful. Is it as beautiful as this, Gregor? I bet it is. I bet it's absolutely stunning. Very naturally unspoiled by the looks of things. Apart from where man's been to build sort of concrete tunnels. I'd like to say the UK is the same. It's not really. This is our side one to Mostar. I think we're going to be able to ping this off in a second, actually. Come on, ping off. Ping, ping, ping. Ping. Come on. There we go. That's the one. That's the one. M from Apple. We just need to clear it off. I'm not even going to try and go into it much further. There's another one cleared off. 191 kilometres to go. Right, okay. I am going to do a little bit of turning in this car park, in this over here. If I can get in and out of it, I'm going to go round in here. I may be able to go round.
Neu berechnen.
I'm not sure this is a clever idea, but we'll try it. I might squeeze between those cars. Yeah, here we go, some dodgy manoeuvring. You don't have to worry about this, though. If you've ever been... Oh, God. If you've ever been where there's a lot of vehicles... That's close, but it's there. I can't see a thing, but they've let me out finally. We are away. We're away. The distance has gone down significantly. It's great news. And there's a car park that goes through there. Should have gone that way. Could have taken the little side detour. That would have been cool. Little side passage there. Here we go. Back again. Wow. That's knocked a load of time off of the bed, by the way. Is absolutely filling here. I'm not sure that we can... I got 2 hours on it. And I got 2 hours on the job. This could be bad. It says 2 hours. It says 4 hours on the job left. I've only got 2 hours left of bedtime. This can't be possible. There's no way I can do this. Hang on, why's it gone this way? Oh, did I just make myself made my own life difficult there? I did, didn't I?
Am Kreisverkehr dritte Ausfahrt nehmen.
I should have looked at the map and understood where I was going.
Nimm diese Ausfahrt.
I've just gone the wrong way there. How many of you were shouting at the CV? You were all shouting at your mobiles and your tablets and your televisions and your computers. Saying, you idiot, you've gone the wrong way. Yes, I am an idiot. I've gone the wrong way. And I've only got 3 hours, 2 hours of bedtime before I'm absolutely exhausted as well. The bed is almost full. Look, it's going badly blue. And I'm going back through this poor little town, Mostar. Sorry about that. So the town itself. Oh, look at that,
Demnächst
lovely river.
rechts abbiegen.
Oh, I forgot to put the music on everything this week. I'm rubbish. Rubbish. It's on the countdown music now. You've had to just listen to me all week.
Biege nach rechts ab.
Missed that sign, thankfully. Right. Wasn't really looking very well there, was I? So 3 hours and 35 minutes. I'm not going to make it. I think we're just going to have to live with the fact that I'm going to be really late. Wow, look at that. can't really see it, but it's there. That was really pretty. We're on the mad rush now to get across the city. And here's my son, the plate brasher. He's disappeared. Disappeared and he's gone. It was unnecessary. He'd been taking up some toast. Decided to break that plate. Sliding it down the stairs. I suppose it was entertaining, but not fun for us. Plastic plates in future. 168 kilometres, 3 hours and 20 minutes. I am really concerned that we're not going to make this. The music says we should, but I am not. I don't think we're going to make it. I'm not yawning yet, but it's not going to be far off before I'm yawning. I don't even think I'm going to get enough speed up here to push it through. I'm not sure I can generate enough speeding tickets. I'm yawning now. It's starting to happen. Can we do it? I don't know. Something being constructed down there. And not quite finished. Yep. Wow, beautiful city. Or town. Come on, change. We need none of these. None of these things. We don't need any of those. No. Making my life hard. Making my life difficult. Beautiful view though. Very scenic. Bed red. We're in bed red mode. We have very little time left here. We're going to start falling asleep at the wheel. And who wants to fall asleep at the wheel on a mountain like this? And I have no power. 320 brake horses not enough for 18 tons of canned sardines. We are not going to make it. We can't make it. There's no way we can make it in reasonable time. The panic is setting in. There's no quick routes. There's no easy way. Downhill maybe. Let's get some speed up. To the Republic. I might have to sleep. I might have to find somewhere to sleep. Otherwise this could go very, very badly wrong. I am putting some speed on. This is probably the worst place I could possibly put an extra speed on. Just don't get caught by the police. A little bit extra speed here. I've turned into the guy who was racing his truck the other day. Making it go mental. Oh, look at the greenness of that river. That's beautiful. I'm speeding and I'm sleepy. It's all happening now. 84 kilometers an hour. Slowing down because I'm going uphill. Can't manage it. You're very tired. Find an appropriate place to sleep. The eyes up. I'm winking. It's winking. Oh, there's a place to park here. I'm never going to make it. There's too windy a road. Look at what's coming up ahead. You can see it on the GPS there. Down the bottom right. The road is super windy. I am never going to make it, I'm afraid. Gonna have to stop. Much to my disappointment, I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to pull in here. There's a bed over this side. No, it's to the other side. It's here, isn't it? Don't hit the shop. Dreadful. Dreadful parking. I'm assuming it's here. Making an absolute meal of this. Where is it? Right, okay, let's just detach the trailer, alright? Decouple it. Must be there. Must be in that spot there that's where I can park. Must be in here. Why have I just got damage? Who have I hit? What did I hit? I didn't hit anything.
Okay, lass uns eine neue Route finden.
Yeah, I know that it's there, but I need to do this. There, find the place to rest. Right, go to sleep. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Right, I've woke up. It's time to pick up this trailer. Bit of reverse work here going on. Middle of the night. Okay, let's go. Put this thing back on. I would never have got that spot, by the way, with this thing attached. It would have been. Oh, can't even reverse in properly and do two things now. The race to get things sorted. I'm so late as well. Oh, God's sake. What are you doing? Ah! Calm down. Patience. Is this low again? Is this one of these things? Is this... Hang on. Is this stupidly low again? It is. Right, press the T button. Now, I've got to remember how to change the leg thing. I was stupidly low again. There's a reset button for it. I can't remember what it is. Buttons. There's a reset suspension. Where's the suspension reset? What was that? I did it the other week and I've forgotten what it is. Suspension. Reset suspension J. Right, okay. Press the J button. I had to... why did I have to drop the suspension again for that? That's really weird. That's reinflating the suspension. Let's go. I'm so late. I'm going to get into trouble for being late. There's a car underneath me. It's going to get hit. Nearly. 2 hours of drive time left. It's been a bit of a disaster, that. I mean, we got through all the bits and pieces. I mean, the thing is, I've got... You know what the big problem here is? Got to go through customers as well. So we're pushing through. We're extremely late. The customer is going to be so upset that their canned goods, which basically have a 7-year lifespan, are exactly 12 hours late or something similar. It's not going to be good. This is dreadful. Dreadful work. Terrible driver. And of course this hill is extremely high to go up and tight to go up in the night. Not fun. No lighting. Other vehicles coming and going. Me pushing round the very tight corners. Dragging a lot of weight. Then we've got the border at the top, which is going to be cool. It's a shame we're not seeing this during the day because it looks gorgeous probably out there. But we're okay, we're making it. Just just pushing it a little bit here. Kilometers an hour is the speed limit here as we come over the top of a mountain. Why would you... Oh, whoa, I was close with that truck. It's over a mountain, look. Madness. No wonder this is going to take a little while to get through. The truck's sort of rumbling as well. It's a little bit sort of shaking here. Wide. There's a truck lane here. Take the truck lane. Here we go through the passports. Okay. Passport check time. Checking my documents. There they go. Have a nice journey, everyone. Now we're pushing along. And then on we go. I don't know what it says on there, but whatever, we're making it through to the next passport point. Truck one again on the bottom. Stop, more passports. I think that's what's killing me here is the passports, you know. They're not anything else. A little bit of time wasted sort of getting your documentation done. It's been a long journey all of a sudden. Into the centre lane, look. That's what it says, look. Into the centre lane. Go into the centre lane. The road dreadfully bumpy there. Actually, you could actually feel that, by the way. That roughness of the road there. You could feel. It's just like driving in the UK, of course. Every road bumpy. All the potholes there. That's a little dig, by the way. The state of the roads at the moment, they are pretty terrible, though. Anybody who says they are, it's very lucky. Very lucky. You know, they are dreadful at the moment. My favourite bit was they filled 3 big potholes that were near me recently. On the road that I take, we were avoiding them, but they filled them. But because they're just temporary fixes, the temporary fixes lasted all of 2 days, and it formed potholes beside the pothole fixes. Literally beside the pothole fixes. It was hilarious. There's literally a hole next to where the hole was. In the same places, and it's just the same problematic thing, and I'm speeding and I've got into trouble there with that police car that was going past. This has been a costly journey. There's been a series of mistakes. However, we have cleared off at least 3 or 4 cities here, so this is good. We got what we needed. We got what we needed from the Balkan states. There's Niksik, I think this is what it's called. Don't know exact pronunciation. It's another one. Literally only have 2 places to go now in the whole of the place, and we've cleared off the West Balkans, and it has been a glorious journey. I've enjoyed every minute of this so far. So honestly, it's been glorious. It's been so much fun. Stunning to look at as well. What a beautiful place. What beautiful places, should I say. And all the passport checking and all this kind of stuff. It's all worth it. It's an add-on that I would suggest people got. One worth having. Carved through the rocks. These roads. Look at this. Rocks on all sides. Somebody's carved this through the mountainside. Wow. I'm looking in the mirror there, by the way, checking all the way. Bottom and the top one. Bottom one gives you what's closer underneath you, and the one at the top gives you what's behind you. Not perfect, because obviously there are places you can hide a car. And for instance, there's cars behind me now, I can't see them. There's no way to see them. I can just see the headlights of the ones further back, not the ones right underneath me. The jazzy disco music going of the "You're late" music. Yes, I know, I'm very late. I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. People eating foods on the sign. 44 miles. My watch now telling me that I need to move because I've been sat too long. That's fine. Totally understand that. And we're going to make a lovely big run here. On we go. Proper dark out here. I know. I think I can put the full headlights on, but I can't remember with which button. Drivers flash at you though if you blind them, dazzle them with your lights. Roundabout coming up, a police car in front of me. Is it? No. Mercedes dealer been discovered. It's just one of them Datchas. Dacia Duster. Very cheap car. Are they cheap to are they inexpensive to run as well? I've never taken. Oh, it is police. Are they inexpensive to run? I assume so. It's one of these things. I assume it does because, you know, there's going to be a little no crash. They must be cheap to run. They're inexpensive to buy, so you can only assume that they're sort of cheap to run as well. Because if they are cheap to run, that's kind of a bargain now, realistically. Don't see as many of them in the UK as you think that you would, though, because considering they are a cheap car. I think one of the things that puts people off is I think the road tax on them is quite high because the emissions are quite poor. So you get one and you pay like quite a lot of money in road tax. I think they're probably up at £300 or £400 actually for their road tax. So you get a nice cheap car, but and possibly one that's cheap to run, and I'm probably speeding there. Oh. And you get a cheap car, but you don't get cheap road tax, which is a bit disappointing, really.
Am Kreisverkehr zweite Ausfahrt nehmen.
Okay, on we go. Just getting on, moving on here. Was that a cup of coffee there? Looked like a cup of coffee to me. We're almost there. I can tell that we are 5 kilometers. It's obviously a straight line though, because I can see if you look at the GPS below, you can see it's just like a straight line there. I think I can go on that. I can go on a flashy one. It's kind of just be careful. It's like an evening mode for traffic lights. Allows you to sort of travel and stop and whatever else when you need to. It's good. It's clever. That's evening mode again.
Am Kreisverkehr zweite Ausfahrt nehmen.
Furniture.
Bitte rechts halten.
Dinner. I always like the posters, by the way. I don't know where they get them from. I feel like they're stock imagery, but they're cool. Here comes our destination up here, just down these under these other traffic lights. Watch the dashboard dapple as we go through these things. Look at it go. Dapple. 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 It's very cool, you know. No, you gotta give this game credit for its beauty. I do. Meant to be looking, but it's so late. It's nearly 3 a.m. in the morning, and I'm so late as well. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna get docked wages for being late, but I don't care. I really don't care. I enjoyed the journey. It's about the journey. It's not about the delivery necessarily. Well, it is about delivery, but you know what I mean. The journey was stunning, and I've enjoyed every second of it. Even the lateness, even the dodgy parking. It's been so much fun.
Endlich, wir sind da.
handle a job. I want the full money, please. I need it all. I need that extra experience. It's over there that we need to be. I think I've got plenty of room for a change here. Yeah, lots of room. Let's see if we can do this better. Parking earlier was just horrendous. That was really bad. Right, okay. And this way. Out the window. Sort of aiming it there and using the space as suggested to me by Mark, Bobster, Hatman, everybody's been good with me on this channel. Gregor, who's been watching recently, brilliant. And into the bars, keep it straight, a little bit over. Just a bit. Oh, swing it. Perfect. In a one. Inside the bars. One. It's not. Do you know what? It's better than you think it is. Pretty straight. I mean, I would go a little further probably and put it right against the back there, but that's pretty straight. That's good enough. As they say, it's good enough. I am late. How much am I going to get docked for being late? £8,000. £8,000 for being late and some experience as well. Basically, I've generated some experience. Thank goodness I did the manoeuvring bonus element at the end. But I have made decent amounts of money there. It wasn't the best, but I made some experience. Still a 10 rated person. Need to find somewhere to park, and we need to settle up for the night, as they say. Let's go over here. That's the easiest place to go to, and then we'll settle the night there, and next week we'll work out which final places we need to go to. There are only a few. We're only a few. We are very much in the final throngs of doing this. However, I'm not sure where to go next. Do you want to give me a suggestion? Where do you think I should go next while we're waiting for the next DLC from SCS to turn up? And I really just scuffed the wheels there, by the way. Beautifully scuffed the wheels. I couldn't have scuffed them more. I felt it as I went past. Caught them on the side of the road. It was just unreal. Okay, on we go.
Biege nach links ab.
I meant to stop it there, but I'm not because it's quiet. It's 3 a.m. nearly. I'm just ready for somewhere to go to sleep at the end of the night.
Biege nach rechts ab.
I follow through with you. Dreadful driving. 2 kilometres, 3 minutes. We're almost at our destination. Nice petrol station, somewhere we can spend the night, have a rest, and just chill out after that dreadful drive, and a loss of money. Not the end of the world. Look at that for some manoeuvring. Just squeezed out. Naughty. It's very naughty. Here's the place here. That's the Euro goodies, followed by... I could see this in the distance, as we pulled into that previous place. I could see it. I can park anywhere, really? Clearly, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to park over here on the rubble, next to Greyfoil. Or Grufoil? Grufoil. Well, at least we've got somewhere to go and visit quickly, get ourselves something to eat, and rest up. I don't see any facilities though, but probably all in the car parky thing. Well, there's some stuff over there. There's like a restaurant, so we'd be all right. We still made some money out of it. Let's just rest until morning. Well, it's lunchtime actually. It's raining. Anyway, I've been your host, Real Tonight Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye now.